A decade after Perseus, the demigod son of Zeus, triumphed over the Kraken, he now lives a quiet life as a fisherman with his 10-year-old son, Helios. One night, Zeus informs Perseus that the god's powers are diminishing, and the underworld prison of Tartarus is crumbling due to human neglect. Zeus urges Perseus to rally the world's armies to prevent a potential threat. However, Perseus, disinterested, rejects the call to action. Later, Zeus attempts to reconcile with his brothers Hades and Poseidon, along with his son Ares in Tartarus. Hades, resentful, orders an attack, injuring Poseidon and prompting Ares to betray Zeus. Ares captures Zeus and steals his thunderbolt. Hades and Ares plot to drain Zeus's power to resurrect Kronos, the trio's father, in exchange for immortality. The unleashed monsters from the broken walls of Tartarus add to the impending chaos in the world. After successfully thwarting the menacing chimera that posed a threat to his village, Perseus, driven by the desire to seek guidance from Zeus, embarks on a journey with his son Helios to the sacred Mount of Idols. However, the anticipated encounter with the king of the gods takes an unexpected turn as the dying Poseidon materializes instead. Poseidon discloses the dire situation unfolding in the divine realm. Zeus is imprisoned in Tartarus by the treacherous Hades and Ares. Realizing the gravity of the circumstances, Poseidon imparts a critical mission to Perseus: locate his demigod son Agenor and enlist the assistance of the fallen god Hephaestus, who holds the key to navigating the treacherous depths of Tartarus. Poseidon, succumbing to the injuries that have plagued him, bestows his trident upon Perseus before dissipating into the ephemeral embrace of dust. Perseus, mounted on the majestic Pegasus, embarks on a perilous journey to the campsite of Queen Andromeda's army, where new challenges and revelations await him on his quest to save Zeus and preserve the delicate balance between gods and mortals. Embarking on a sea journey, Perseus, Andromeda, Agenor, and a group of soldiers aim to locate Hephaestus. Agenor reveals that Hephaestus crafted the formidable weapons wielded by Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon: the thunderbolt, pitchfork, and trident, respectively. These weapons, when combined, form the Spear of Triam, the sole tool capable of defeating Kronos. Agenor utilizes Poseidon's trident to guide the boat to Hephaestus's island, where they encounter hostile Cyclopes. Displaying Poseidon's trident, Perseus gains their cooperation, leading the group to Hephaestus, the god of smithing. Having lost much of his divine power for siding with Hades a decade earlier, Hephaestus explains that he possesses a map guiding the way into Tartarus. Their journey takes them to the entrance of the labyrinth, where they face an attack from Ares after Carina prays to him. Ares, in a brutal assault, eliminates most of the soldiers and Carina. Meanwhile, Hephaestus opens the door, sacrificing himself to ensure Perseus, Andromeda, and Agenor can enter before it seals shut. At the temple, Perseus finds out Ares has kidnapped Helios, who was brought to watch Perseus die. Ares easily overpowers Perseus, but he is distracted when Helios tries to challenge him by pointing a sword at him, giving Perseus the opportunity to defeat him. Perseus then destroys Ares with Zeus's thunderbolt and combines the god's weapons into the Spear of Triam. Meanwhile, Andromeda's army is overwhelmed by Kronos' army of Makai, but Hades arrives to revive Zeus, and together they use what power they have left to defeat the army, who have murdered most of Andromeda's men. Kronos then appears and begins to attack them, from which Zeus and Hades defend them, and at the same time are giving Perseus the opportunity to fly right down Kronos' throat. Kronos lets out one last blast, and Zeus takes the brunt of the force to protect Hades. Perseus throws the spear of Priam into Kronos' stomach, destroying him once and for all. Perseus meets with Zeus in Hades. Zeus commends Perseus for his courage, stating that the time of the gods is over before turning to dust. Hades is now mortal, though he states he might be better off as such before walking away. Perseus reunites with Andromeda and kisses her. Knowing that there are still Titans to battle, Perseus decides to train Helios to be a soldier, preparing for future battles against these formidable foes. Please subscribe to our channel for engaging discussion on the latest and classic movies. Hit that subscribe button now. Thank you.